Here's why Bard is the least played job in FF14. Its main rotations revolves around rotating your songs properly between 30 to 40 seconds and keeping your dot up at all times. Anytime you forget your dot, that's a huge amount of damage loss, and you have to reapply them one by one instead of refreshing both at once. Not only this, there's also a little bit of a whack-a-mole system with his wondrous Minuet song, as well as his Refugian arrow, which requires a straight shot prog, and all these are pretty random whether you get the procs or not, making you constantly check between your hotbar, your song gauge, and the boss debuff. This is definitely the hardest physical range class to play, and when comparing to every other job in the game, overall, I would say Bard is still fairly difficult. Despite being a fairly busy job, its DPS is not exactly the best. Now, its raid DPS is pretty similar with Machinist and Dancer, depending on the fight, but its personal DPS is actually pretty low, just like Dancer, so you can go crazy and pop off, but you're still going to only do around 10,000 to 11,000 personal DPS. Whereas if you play a Machinist or any melee jobs, you instantly do up to 12,000 to 13,000 or even more. If you're somebody who enjoys all the physical range jobs, then it doesn't make sense to play Bard, as there's Dancer for better buffs and a lot easier, and there's Machinist for better personal damage, also a lot easier.